Hi guys. So this is a voice meme that I've been meaning to do for a while now. Like I did it and then I did it a few months ago and then I lost the audio file and that made me really annoyed and stuff, and I hate losing files because I do it a lot with drawings and Paint Tool SI. So I was being really stubborn and didn't really feel like redoing it, but I just made myself really pissed off with a picture that I was working on, and I had been lining it for like the past hour or so, and I accidentally closed the picture without saving it. So to take a break from that, I'm gonna answer a bunch of questions. And also another reason why I was taking a really long time to do this was um because I had already answered all the questions. I wanted to wait so then I'd forget about what the questions were, and then my reaction would still be kind of somewhat dumbfounded when I answer these. So, and that's enough of me just rambling. Let's go on with the questions. Hello, how old are you? Oh, hello, how are you? Holy crap. Um, I'm good, kind of. How are you? What's your favorite anime? Um, well, I I don't honestly know. I don't like answering that question, but we're just gonna go with my childhood favorite, which is Sailor Moon. So and Inuyasha. So that's my answer to that question. Moving on, I have a long list here from my good friend Alexandria. Let's answer her plentiful questions. Okay. If you could trade your drawing ability for any other ability, what would it be? Probably singing. I'm not very good at singing, and I enjoy music, and I love listening to it and mumbling along to it, because I'm not a very good singer. But yeah, so I'd probably go with singing. What's your favorite color? My favorite color has to be pink. I'm not really like a girly girl or anything, but I do quite enjoy the color pink or red, kind of the same area. But yeah, that's my favorite color because white and black aren't a color. Favorite food? Hmm. Food, I would have to words. I would have to say apples. I try to have an apple a day. I try. Don't always happen because we don't always have apples, but I do quite enjoy my apples. It's that, yeah, okay. When will I get there? When I can drive, Alexandria, I'll come down and I'll pick you up and we'll go places, okay? Just calm down. What do I think about death? Oh, that's kind of a interesting question, especially since you just kind of got me giggling a bit from the previous question. But my thoughts about death? Shit happens, bro. I'm sorry. No, death should be taken seriously and not just a spontaneous thing. Whatnot. I don't know. Death is death. The world still goes round, no matter what happens. It's a cycle of energy and life and reincarnation. I don't know. Would you rather jump out an airplane with a parachute strapped to your back, or go cage diving with great speech impediments great white sharks. Um, well, well, I do fear both of those things very much so. Like falling, I have a big thing with falling from high or low altitudes. So, like, I'm not afraid of heights. I could be in an airplane, like, look out, be like, oh, that's so pretty, and have no issues with it. But, and I can be in height places, but the thought of falling, or, like, the chance of falling, or falling in general, makes me really nervous and anxious and all that glorious stuff that I really don't want to do. And though I think cage diving would be really cool because blah, and I do quite like diving and water and all that fancy stuff. I don't know about great white sharks. They kind of scare me with their big teeth and their faces. But no, out of the two, I'd probably go cage diving with great white sharks. One, because I'm in a cage. Two, because great white sharks sharks can be really pretty and majestic looking, but if one one comes towards my cage trying to eat my face off, I might cry. Moving on. This next lovely question comes from my friend Grace. She asked me if I would marry her. I will. That's my only answer. Okay, from I'm not even gonna say the names. I'm just gonna say it if it's like a friend. But what are some short-term and long-term goals you have? Well, some short terms are uh find a new job. I don't know. Honestly, that's probably a question. Those are some questions I should be asking myself, or at least short term, because I have no short term goals right now. Like a while ago, it was get better at math and pass math. I mean, like last year's math, because I'm in school again, and make friends when I move and stuff like that. But I'm now passing math with like a B so far, which is good. I have a math tutor, so I shouldn't really be failing math. I made some friends when I moved. I'm now moved, and I've made some friends slowly but surely. And so my short-term goals right now are nothing, pretty much, other than getting a new job because I'm jobless again and I need money. But some long-term goals I have are to save up money for my car, which I already own. I own a Volkswagen Golf. I own a Volkswagen Golf 95, I think it is. 1995. So that came at a really cheap price because I got it from a family member. But I need money for insurance and gas, so I need to save up money for that. That's a long-term goal I have. Also, another one is to get really good grades and stuff so I can go into college and the big city, which I'm iffy about, and go get a degree or whatever it's called in game art and design and become a character artist or something in that general area. And then I have a few other long-term goals like stuff. But anyways, if you could travel anywhere in the world for free, where would you go? That's a good question. Probably I could travel anywhere in the world for free, where would I go? Goodness, sorry. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm really tired. But Jesus. If I could go anywhere for free, I would probably go somewhere in Europe because I really like the thought of going to Europe. It seems like a really cool place. But yeah, that's probably where I'd go. If you knew tomorrow was your last day to... Goodness gracious. I'm going to apologize because I have speech impediments. Kind of, sort of, most, yes. And so I jumble my words a lot. So, yeah. If you could... If you knew tomorrow was your last day, what would you do? Get a new voice, get a new mouth so I can speak properly. No, if I knew tomorrow was my last day, what would I do? I'd probably ask my family to like get me a flight down to go like see a bunch of my friends in the USA and like hang out with them for the day, and then tomorrow, and then yeah, well, and then like I have my other friends who are closer to me, but you know, I see them a lot more than I see my US friends and stuff, and I've never actually met my US friends, so yeah, I'd probably go down and see them. What's my favorite color? I've already answered this. It's pink or red or whatever shade in that general area. When did I start drawing? This is a good question I get occasionally. I started drawing ever since I could hold a pencil. Like, my mom is an artist. So I grew up in an artistic household, kind of. And, so I was always so, like, inspired, like, amazed by my mama's art. So I tried to be as good as her and everything. So ever since I could hold a pencil and actually draw, even I would draw. Even my stick figures as a little child had like detail, like hair, lips, and like eyelashes and clothes. Like, yeah. So yeah, that's when I started drawing, and then I started drawing digitally on the computer. Oh geez, like 3 years ago, 3, 4. No, 3 years ago. Yeah, maybe 3 years ago. About 3 years ago. Yeah, so I started drawing digitally 3 years ago, and I started drawing in general way years ago. Yeah, that's English. What's my favorite type of bishy? I honestly don't know how to answer that because like I quite enjoy like the strong and silent type, but I also find like the cute, um, really girlish type guy is also really awesome and adorable. But yeah, no, I think, yeah, no, okay, we'll just go like middle here. I like the guy who's like strong, almost like independent, but he's quite goofy and fun. We'll just go with that kind of bishy, I guess. I don't freaking know. Few more here. Not answering that question. My favorite cartoon. My favorite cartoon would have to be I don't I don't really know. I don't really watch TV, especially not much anymore. Like I used to a lot when I was little, because I didn't know the great thing called a computer. I mean, what? But now not much anymore. My favorite cartoon would have to be SpongeBob, I guess. or okay, alright. It would either have to be SpongeBob or Adventure Time. Yeah, I'm going with those two. We'll go on. What's my favorite Disney princess? Oh my goodness. I'm not really a girly girl and I'm not really tomboy or anything, but I have a big thing for Disney princesses. I blame my mom for getting me into them. I think. I don't know. Anyways, I have a big thing for Disney princesses, so this is a really tough question because I have a lot of favorites. Even though I'm at the age 16, just yesterday I rewatched Tangled, the Rapunzel princess, whatever. I rewatched it for like the 17th time, maybe more. But I would have to say my favorite Disney princess would either have to be Ariel or Rapunzel. Yeah. That would probably be my... Okay, goodness gracious. We'll go with Ariel just because she was my very first favorite one. And then, Rapunzel's second. And then, here we go. The very last question. If you could be any kind of flavor, what flavor would you be? This is really fun. This is a great question because I'm part ginger. I say part because I'm strawberry blonde. I have green eyes and freckles. So I have blonde but orange hair. I have green eyes and freckles, which is the definition of a ginger. And so my friends, some of my family call me Strawberry, and my friends call me Ginger, whatever you want to call me. My friends, okay, they sometimes call me that, but so I guess if I could be any flavor, it'd either be strawberry or ginger because that's kind of what I am, quote unquote. I think. Anyway, that was my last question. I'm now gonna go to bed because it's super late, but I should probably edit this video first because I'm really not that tired. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, night, morning, or evening.